If he comes, if he doesn't.
Okay, ready?
Or-
Sorry, ready? You kept the red light. Thank you for keeping the red light. It's 6:30, we'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. Thank you, everyone, for coming this evening. First item on the agenda is review and approval of the minutes from the prior meeting. If anybody's got any additions or corrections, if they'd be kind enough to share them. Otherwise, I'd look for a motion to approve the minutes, please.
I'll make the motion to approve.
Motion to approve, do we have a second?
Yeah, I'll second.
Motion and a second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That would take care of our minutes for this evening. The only item on the agenda is a public hearing for Etchison Glen. We've got a preliminary plat.
All right, thank you. I'll start talking about here. So up on the screen, I'll just bring up the proposed preliminary plat. So this concerns two different parcels. They're located generally off of Highway 57, Manorville Avenue, across from the county fairgrounds. So these are both established as lots of record. However, they aren't currently platted. And so what the request is by the applicant is to move a lot line, basically right here where my cursor is, over so that it matches the rear line of this other lot back here. And so because these lots aren't already included in a recorded plat, this act requires a platting process, and unfortunately there's just not a simpler system that we have in order to accomplish this sort of thing. So basically what's allowed with this, it's in the single-family residential zoning district, so there's currently not residence or anything on this parcel up in this corner, but I do believe that's potentially part of the process going forward, why we're doing this lot line shift over. There is one residence here on this other lot already, so basically the impacts to traffic and all that would be very, very minimal, if anything. Let's see. And then talking about the street access component, there is a recorded agreement for ingress and egress already in place for this lot back here. So after platting, it gets recorded, that would carry over. So that's a good thing that the access component is still there. Let's see. So it would just be a shared driveway with a single access with this property owner as well. There's just one access point to Highway 57, Manorville Avenue. Let's see, and then as far as utilities go, just to mention that there's currently a 1-inch service line leading from the middle of Highway 57 to the existing residence, and so because of the difficulties with putting in a new service line, the city engineer is recommending that the applicant provides a recordable agreement allowing for continued shared use for that water service line. That way, any future property owners would have clearly defined responsibilities for that service line should anything happen in the future with that. Let's see. So I've included that as a recommendation of approval, as a condition of approval, that the applicant provides that agreement that I mentioned, in addition to the development fees that are typically required for platting. So that would be the whack and sack and the storm water area charge, and then the parkland dedication fees as well. However, this one is a bit of a unique request in that it's more of an estate planning situation. It's not like your typical development that you see. So there might be some leeway that the city could provide in that situation.
Defer some of those fees until development occurs?
Yeah, right.
Is that what you're thinking? Yeah.
Something like that. Because it would be substantial, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, that sounds fair.
Thank you, sir. Does anybody have any questions for Ian? No? At this stage, I'll go ahead and open up the public hearing. If anybody has anything they would like to share on the Etchison Glen preliminary plat, if they'd be kind enough to come up to the podium, and if you would start with your name and address, please.
Dorothy Larson, 903 North Manville Avenue. Just a question, so it looks like they're changing the line, the property line. How many lots are there then? Will that be 2 lots?
That's my understanding, isn't it?
Yeah, so there's currently 2 parcels there, and just by moving this one lot line over, there's still going to be 2 lots there.
Okay, and what can be put on those 2 lots? One lot already has an existing house, right?
Yep, that's right.
And what would
so
the other one get?
That one could have like 1 single-family residence or a duplex, something like that,
Okay,
It's currently zoned R1.
which is currently zoned.
so it is residential
Yep,
Okay,
Yep.
not residential, commercial?
it's R1, single-family residential.
Okay, so the most that you could get in there is gonna be potentially a duplex
Right.
on the other one?
That's correct.
And then the single-family home?
Yep, that's correct.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions or comments? If not, I'll close the public hearing. Thank you. Gentlemen, your thoughts?
I just wanted to confirm here with Ian, in your staff report, you wrote, "The applicant has indicated that there is a recorded agreement." You did confirm with the county that it
Yep.
is recorded?
Yep, I have it printed out on file, in fact, recorded and everything.
Okay.
And so, I'll just explain it here. Basically, it's written as a 33-foot easement based off of this north property line here. So it extends all the way from Highway 57 to the current
It hugs the
line.
east.
Yeah,
It goes north and then east and then north again.
yeah. Let's see. I think, let's see, I'll show on the concept.
There's a dash line there, Ian?
Yeah, that's what that should be.
It's supposed to, it's not.
Is it supposed to go hug
Supposed
the
to go
corner?
east and then north.
Yeah. I wonder if that would change.
Presumably, the driveway we can see in that picture is on the easement that's already in place, right?
Right.
That just wouldn't change, right?
Right, yeah.
But so you have a recorded easement?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. I mean, are you the applicant, sir?
Yes.
Okay. Do you, just interesting, like, so do you have a time frame on development, are you thinking? I know, I spoke with a city engineer about this a little bit.
There's
His-
no development.
Okay, well, that's fine. No, I'm just asking, because his thought process was that this area might actually be better served when the area to the west gets developed. That was kind of what his thinking was, and I just didn't know if you actually were looking at development or not, but
No.
if you're not, then that's fair.
I've owned that for probably over almost 25 years. My mom's owned it for 40,
Sure.
and I'm just want to buy up to back of
Try
that.
to clean it up a little
This is
bit.
all she wants to sell right now, so this would be a good idea. We didn't, I guess, didn't know I'd have to do all this time, but whatever it is,
Yeah.
ease her taxes and stuff like that.
No,
I have
that sounds good.
plans
Just asking, just wondering, so,
I have
okay.
no plans of developing it, probably in my lifetime, but I don't know what my children would do or whoever, but
Oh, sounds good. No, just wondering.
Any other questions or comments?
Nope.
If not, I would look for a motion, please.
I'll make the motion to recommend approval to the council.
We have a motion to approve. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? That would be our recommendation to the city council.
All right.
Is there anything anybody else would like to discuss this evening? If not, I will adjourn the meeting. Thank you all again for coming.
Thank you.
One thing for you, Tom, and for you, Colin, we do